I learned a ton this week that I know that I could use this summer when we surf at home. She gave me homework. She gave me goals that I could work on that I know that I can achieve when I'm on my own. That's awesome.
I think this week in particular, I think the coaching was just probably my favorite thing, like learning the fundamentals of actually how to surf in such a easy to absorb yet technical manner was really cool. So you can start to register it mentally and then you can apply it physically in the water.
I think I'm just really struck by such an exceptional team. I mean, every aspect of the team here, culinary, the cleaning team, the grounds team, the security team, the coaching team,
The media team,
really just exceptional and so invested in a positive, organic, intentional experience. And it comes together and we get to be right at that center of it all coming together.
Yeah.
It's precious and it's special and I'm so grateful.
Hello, Pepe.
Hello.
Hello, Pepe. ¿Cómo estás?
Todo bien. Bienvenido.
Gracias.
My first question is, could you please tell me what was your motivation to start surfing in the first place?
Fun at the beach, enjoying the weather, enjoying the waves. Friends, for sure.
So I met these guys at university. They all surfed. I had a car. That meant I had no choice. They're all on tiny boards and in lovely wetsuits. I was basically wrapped in a carpet and on a pig of a board. And they all just disappeared and left me in the white water drowning for about 3 hours. So, but things have moderately improved since then. But that was my introduction. Thanks.
That's all right. You're very welcome.
You know, my dad had surfed a little bit in like the 60s, you know, and it was kind of super popular as a new cultural thing. We actually got back into it together. And so he's 73 now and he still surfs. We still surf together a lot, which is
amazing.
Really pretty cool.
I am in a family of surfers. My brother is a really awesome longboarder, and I happen to marry a surfer. So I'm just so happy to share in that together. I'm still learning. I'm still more of a beginner, but
This is like the culmination of my grand scheme to go on surf trips, you know? That was the beginning of the mission, and I think we've achieved it.
You kite surfed a lot, and I'd always, watch surfing and really wanted to get into it. And we started going on the East Coast, Rhode Island and stuff, mostly in the winter, which was not the easiest way to learn. But yeah, that's when we kind of started.
Yeah, I started when she did. So I kite surfed a lot when we lived in the UK. Kite surfing is not very good where we live in the US. Beach access is difficult. So we started surfing when we moved to the US.
We both wanted to surf, and then about 10 years ago, we started investing in it. And we were living in Boston at the time, and we just started making it a priority. And then we started coming to Nasara, and then we ended up coming to Surf Simply, and it's been wonderful. Like a cool learning journey, for sure.
I actually found Surf Simply through looking for surf tips on YouTube. I think it was the whiteboard or the big whiteboard Wednesday tips that Rue used to do. I think it was I just one day clicked on the Surf Simply page. I wonder what this thing's all about. And then started following the resort probably for at least a couple years before we booked it.
Well, so first of all, it's so easy to come here. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to do anything. But they keep a log of every time you've been here. So, I had Marlo this year, and he'd already been back through all my videos before I arrived, and he knew theoretically where I was.
Trim, but it's going to be very unstable because you're trying to balance over the ball with your foot rather than having it sideways.
I was coached by Derek, president of the Derek fan club. Hello.
Was it a hashtag?
It was going to be a hashtag.
Kind of, put that exclamation point at the end of that ride by opening up the upper body, framing his target, extending up, and just as he makes contact with it, like we said, the third part of the puzzle, rotates the upper body to the beach, and he compresses that chest to front knee on the way out. Sound good?
We worked a lot on carving turns, surfing to targets, generating speed, and I feel like my surfing improved exponentially as a result of his really thoughtful, enthusiastic, positive coaching.
I had Jesse.
You do a little bit of a board stall here, like you just put on the brakes for a second and then walk forward. It would allow this section to stand up steeper, so then you could nose right through it.
We worked a lot on longboard skills, so I think a lot of like cross-stepping, takeoffs, then cross-stepping, slowing down. I tend to move a little quickly, but yeah, I think I would say overall, like Jesse's presence in the water is really tailored to the surfer, which is amazing. And so she really knows exactly when to push and also when to praise, in a nice balance of just helping you show up as your best as a surfer in the water.
I've been surfing, basically since I was 13, fairly regularly. I live by the beach, and as a kind of experienced surfer, you get bad habits. And bad habits are difficult for you to see as a surfer, but easy for somebody else who knows the system and who knows how the mechanics of surfing work, for them to correct or try and correct and try and help correct, and that's what we've been working on.
Everything here is built with such purpose and intent, from the way the surfing is taught, of course, but also just, how the grounds are set up, how the lighting is, how the massage team works with you. I mean, there's nothing here that's random. Everything here has been carefully considered to give you the best possible surfing experience, but also just, vacation relaxation experiences.
Really, the place. The place is magical. It's a special place with a special vibe. You feel at home.
We've gone back to our uni days of three immature people poking fun at each other, surfing together, and we haven't surfed together for years. I don't know how long it is. It's probably
25 years.
25 years. And I'm coming back to the sport. These guys have carried on with it, and actually our camaraderie, friendship, well, we've just slipped straight back into old times. And it's been brilliant. Very immature. Not funny for anyone else, but for us, we've actually had a whale of a time. And this place has, given us that ability. It's such an open and friendly environment. We've all just immediately were ourselves, and it's been great. Wonderful.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's high standards and deep devotion. Like, it's exceptionally high standards of excellence, of clear, concise, thoughtful coaching, high standards of the rooms being impeccably clean and the food being delicious and nutritious and the shared spaces being completely clean as soon as you wake up in the morning, even if it's at 4 a.m. And the deep devotion, it feels like warmth, it feels like a hug, it feels like a laugh, it feels like a shared joke, and all of that coming together, it helps you get the very most out of the experience and each other. And
yeah. I feel like the staff, like the whole Surf Simply team, all really enjoys each other and believes in what they're doing and really invests a lot in each week. It's like week after week. It's kind of crazy how well you guys do things every single week. It's just so consistently good. It's kind of amazing.